Oh my gosh. I
Down,
opened.
am I?
I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't move.
Oh,
I got cornered by 3 of them.
oh no.
Look at that, dude. It's such garbage. What am I supposed it literally they would not die. Did you guys see that in chat? Like, or am I just absolutely terrible at the game? Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name's GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and today, guys, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 traps in Treyarch Zombies history. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be the door trap on the Horizon Drac. Now, this list isn't really meant to be the most effective traps, but more so the coolest traps, I guess you could say. And the door trap is definitely an exception when it comes to a really good trap. The only thing about this trap is it actually ends up respawning more zombies than you actually kill with the trap, which doesn't really make sense. I think this was some sort of update that Treyarch had where it ended up changing the ability of the trap, and now it actually respawns like 6 times the zombies that you kill. So for example, if you kill 1, you'll get 6 zombies respawning, and this is how people are able to do the Easter egg on round 2. I uploaded a video of that like last week if you're interested, but still very good, and it looks really cool when it just slams down on the zombies. So the door trap comes in here at the number 10 spot. Coming in at the number 9 spot is going to be the saw blade trap from Blood of the Dead. Now, as you guys know, I'm not a huge Blood fan, but there's no denying that this trap is so sick. It's literally saw blades spinning around, and there's always that one zombie with no head and no legs that's stuck to it, just spinning around, and it looks hilarious. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but either way, it's always on there, and it looks awesome. I think it's one of the best traps in zombies history, so it comes in here at the number 9 spot. Coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be the sniper tower trap on Mob of the Dead. Now, unfortunately, this one wasn't brought back in Blood, but this trap is actually really cool. What it does is it shoots DSR shots at zombies, and it's pretty effective actually. And then if you end up shocking the box in afterlife mode, it will switch to RPGs. And to be honest, the RPGs are like way worse than the DSR. It just ends up making crawlers. So I don't really know why people thought that would be a good idea to upgrade it. Maybe it should have been the opposite way. That would have made a little bit more sense. But anyways, it's a really cool trap nonetheless, and it just makes the docks feel even more badass when you're playing mob. So it comes in here at the number 8 spot. Coming in at the number 7 spot is going to be the fire trap on Dead of the Night. Now, the really cool thing about this trap is you have to pick up those dials that you actually place inside of the trap, and that's why I think this trap is really unique compared to other fire traps like on Ascension or on Kino. Now, the real cool thing about this is once you get those, you can place them anywhere around the map. There's so many different areas where you can place them, and I just think that's so unique and just a really cool thing that Treyarch did with this map. Obviously, fire traps are not too original, but having the ability to choose where you put it and work towards like you strategically, I just think is really cool. So that one comes in here at number 7. Coming in at the number 6 spot is going to be the Venom Trap that is on Ancient Evil. Now, the really cool thing about this one is it comes out of the snake's venomous teeth, and that's why I think this one is so cool. You just start the Venom Trap, and just venom keeps pouring out, killing all the zombies, disintegrating all of them, and it just looks really cool. Now, another thing that you can do if you get the challenge of take damage and replenish health, you and your teammate can stand under there and shoot each other with staffs and get that challenge done extremely fast, and you can get an epic challenge done just by doing that. So overall, I think this trap is awesome, and it comes in at number 6. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be the blade trap from classic Mob of the Dead in the warden's office. This is right at the doorway, and there's just 2 massive blades that spin together and kill all the zombies that come in. Now, I think this trap is just super good. It seems like it lasts the longest, and to be honest, mob's like a fairly difficult map. So the thing that kind of sucks about it is you still will get a lot of spawns inside the actual warden's office, because there's like 4 windows that zombies can come through, unfortunately. But still, I think that this trap is just so unique and so different, and especially when the map came out, everyone was kind of blown away at how cool that trap was. So it comes in here at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the Death Ray or the Tesla Ray from Drak, way up top, and this is by far one of the best traps in zombies history without a doubt. Just the effectiveness that it has on panzers is so cool. It just lifts up the panzers and you can kill them, and it just looks really cool when it kills zombies because it literally lifts them up with electricity and then they just die, and it looks really cool. I've always loved this trap, and I think that it really adds a lot to Drak. The fact that you have to use those 2 conduits to actually shoot down the plane that Dempsey's in is also a really cool step as well. So that one comes in here at the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 3 spot is just classic electric traps. Now, electric traps are super unique, and they are really cool because they're on pretty much every zombies map with an exception for a few of them, and it was actually the first buildable trap ever in zombies that you could build on 5, which is cool. And they were introduced on Varrock, which was literally the second zombies map. They're just an old classic trap that we see time and time again, and it's just really effective, and it looks so cool when you just see that beam of electricity coming from the conduit all the way down to the ground. It just looks sick, and when zombies burst into flames going through it or just fall over and die, it just looks really cool. So I thought that the OG electric trap definitely deserves to be on this list, and it comes in here at the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be the acid trap on Mob of the Dead. This one's also on Blood of the Dead, and the acid trap is just really cool. It literally allows you to lock down the entire cafeteria, whether you're running from inside and out into the hallway, or if you're going from the hallway into the cafeteria. It just deals a ridiculous amount of damage, obviously, because it's all acid. Now, there's a really cool strategy that I didn't do in the gameplay, but you can actually stand like halfway up the stairs going up to the infirmary and turn on the trap, and basically every single zombie, no matter where it's coming from, will go through there and end up dying from the acid. So that's a really cool strategy that you can use. I didn't use it in this game, but it is really effective. All right, guys, now it is time for the honorable mentions. All right, the first honorable mention is going to be the chain trap from Shadows of Evil. Now, although this trap isn't essentially like the greatest thing of all time, this trap looks so cool. It just has chains going back and forth like between the doorways, and it just looks really cool. I love how it looks, and it's really effective when it kills zombies as well, which is another great thing about this chain trap. And another awesome recommendation, or I guess honorable mention, is going to be the 2 traps on Gorod. You have the laser trap from the robots, which is really cool. You use that to get a trophy inside the supply department area, and also you have the other trap, which is literally a robot finger that keeps on closing. I didn't kill a lot of zombies with it. It's really not that effective. I don't use it if I'm like actually playing on the map, or unless I want to like down my friend, but still, it's a very cool trap, and I thought it deserved to be an honorable mention just how cool it looks. So now it is time for the number 1 spot. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we're traveling back to Shinonuma with the Flogger. Now, Shinonuma has some great electric traps, but I really think the standout with Shinonuma is the Flogger. Whenever you think of Shinonuma, the first thing you probably think of is the Flogger. It's definitely one of the first things I think of. I also think of the Wonder Waff and the first dog round and things like that, or the perch spinning. But I feel like the Flogger is just one of those things that is so, you know, ingrained when you think of Shinonuma, that it's really a really cool trap. And I was actually really surprised when I asked people on Twitter what the best trap was. Besides everyone commenting IW traps, this one definitely stood out the most out of all the other traps. So I thought it was really cool that a lot of people also thought this was the best trap, and we saw it again on Revelations. But I feel like the World at War version of the Flogger is the best, way better than the Black Ops 3 version. I always think that Black Ops 3, like most of the Chronicles maps, are definitely not as good as the originals. I think the best one is probably Moon out of the remakes, but still. Anyways, guys, that is going to be the top 10 traps in Treyarch Zombies history. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let me know which trap your favorite one is down below in the comment section. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.